All right, Shalom. Right, we the Hebrew Israelites, we come week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America. Right? Look at the lost sheep of Israel, the so-called Negroes, the Latinos, and Native American Indians. Right? First and foremost, give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Dash. Right? Yahweh is the heavenly Father name in the Hebrew tongue. Right? Yahweh Shai is the word directly called Jesus. Right? We give a double honor to the other apostles, great millstone, rule well, and teach well. Right, Shalom to the hopefully men that scattered abroad, preaching the truth, right, with all sincerity. And Shalom to those two sisters that's taking heed and getting the orders in these last days. Right? And man, it's a beautiful time to be out here, prophesying, man. Making our calling and election short. You know, because we wrapping up this ministry. You know? And this title is really, you know, this lesson really just going into, you know, more so of you know, turning the times, you know, persecution and more. You know, hey man, like I said, I'm gonna start off with this right here because we've seen the downfall of America, man. Right? And I'm gonna get more into what I need to get into, but I'm gonna start off with this right here. Ecclesiastes 25 verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. And the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that has joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. Right? What we are here doing, prophesying the downfall of America, man. Right? we see what the downfall of America, man. We in a beautiful position, man. Right? The hopefully elect, the ones out here sincerely believing, man. Right? We see the places crumbling right before our eyes. You know, while everybody looking up, worrying about this solar eclipse, we worrying about these prophecies keep rolling out, man. You know? So with that being said, I want to keep rolling, right, into this persecution that's coming, man. Right, we see it, right? It's clear as day. You know, it's clear as day that Esau is ready to come down with that great wrath, man. You know, with the whole solar eclipse thing they got going on, and you have a lot of martial law troops on the ground, you know. So we know it's a plan past this whole solar eclipse thing, man. That's been hit the ground. You know, after this is over and done with. You know, but hey, the thing is, hey, to hopefully elect, right? The men that's we out here signing the crime, hey, just understand persecution is coming. It's coming to our doorstep, man. Right? I want to make sure my audio is on. Right? Let's start off with this right here. This is the book of Acts 14, verse 22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shai. Right? Through much tribulation, man. Right? The shit that we go through now, that's light affliction. What we finna go through is still gonna be counted. It's still gonna be counted as light affliction. You know? Compared to what Yahweh Shai has in store for us. Like I said, hey, Esau's ready to come down with that great wrath. You know? Really to the elect. You're really toward the whole world, but hey, you really want to get that elect, man. Why? Because hey, we in the gates of the nobles. You know what I'm saying? We got that dagger inside the gates of the nobles, and we twisting and turning it, man. You know, and they can't deal with the pain. You know, so they ready to come down and come down with that great wrath, man. Right? It's like it says, Acts 14, verse 22, and confirming the souls of the disciples, right? And what's that disciple going to what? You know, I can say the word, you know, Christ-like, right? You're going to a disciplined man following after Yahushua, you know? Hey, it says confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them, right? Giving them that confidence, man. You know, can we come to a time like never before, right? Jeremiah 30 and 7, you know? It says, and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shah, right? So they finna come down with martial law, right? That's what the people don't understand, right? A lot of our people worrying about the solar eclipse that's supposed to happen tomorrow. You know, yeah, it's supposed to happen tomorrow, but actually that's a sign according to the Bible, man. You know, those are end time prophecies that's supposed to happen, right? And while the people are looking up, right? While the people are looking up, hey, Esau putting that snare right up on y'all feet, man. Right? Not even knowing. Shalom, Yahweh Shah. Rocked up. Right? So hey, our people not seeing the snare that's being placed right up under their foot, man. You know? Right? Matter of fact, let me grab that. So we know the end all be all, right? The MO to the TB. You know, we know that's coming. You know, and Esau just putting everything in place, right, for it to actually happen, right? Because when he do this, it's gonna be like a smooth set, it's gonna be like a smooth transition, right? That's why we are here to warn our people also and keep the elect wired tight, man. You know, because we could be inside the situation pretty soon, right? Concentration camps, you know. Hey, going to what you got the red list, yellow list, blue list, and black list, you know. Hey, they finna come with that great route, right? At the end of the day, they want the elect. Right, because the elect is what's pretty much interfering with this NWO, right? And Shalom. Let me go back to it. Jump around right quick. Like I say, you know that red, we're going into that red list, which we talked about early on in a week. You know, which came out years ago, about how when these martial law troops come, you know, and they coming like how FBI agents is coming, man. You know, so hey, it's a beautiful thing, man. Hey, you see the Northern Kingdom, you know, it's waking up, man. That's a beautiful thing, right? Let me jump back some. Right, Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. You know, at the times we're coming into, it's best to be on point, understanding what's going on, right? When you look around, hey, our people, right, the so-called Negroes, the Latinos, and the natives, they don't have a clue about what's going on, man. They're just worrying about going to work each and every day, not knowing you got the mark of the beast that's going to be made mandatory throughout the earth. You know, you're going to have a real bad food famine, right? Martial law, right? World War III going to happen inside this generation. Our people so slow they can't see it, man. Right, so when these things come at them, hey, the Lord said I'm gonna come like a thief in the night. You understand why? Right, because instead of taking heed to what's really going on, right, they're taking heed to what the world gives them, man. That's the easiest trick, right, from the so-called white man Esau Edom, man. You know how to deceive the people. You know, but hey, the scripture says in the book of Ezekiel 33 and 33, when these things start coming to pass, this is how they know a prophet was among them. You know, it's gonna take for shit to start hitting the fan for people to know, hey, these prophets right here. Slap dead in your face, you know, telling you, you know, the cold hard truth. You know, running back, Ezekiel, Slack. Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hide himself, and that's what we're doing right now, right? We hiding ourselves against these scriptures, you know, because we know the hour of temptation is coming, right? We right now, we putting on that whole armor right now, much as possible. We're strapping it down, right? Because we know it's coming. You know, matter of fact, that major temptation is what? The RFID, right? On the C-hook. And Salaki for the jumping around, man. You know how this be sometimes you be so amped to teach, man. You know, to teach and warn the people, right? And also make your calling and election show. Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And it's going to come right before that. And what's going to take place before that? Hey, you got the martial law. You know, the martial law is what's going to make a break, right? Israel, man, a lot of the believers, and also the ones that going to be the one that say they believe, man, right? If we come to that time where, hey, we all going to be tested, man. That's why we out here, you know, trying to make our calling election sure, put on as much armor as possible, do as much in the eyesight of the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Because we know we come to a time period where, hey, our faith will be tested. Matter of fact, let me go back. I know I had a couple of notes, trying to get it all as much as possible. Matter of fact, let me get that word persecuted. That's what I had a couple of points I had written down, right? Hey, but going to the word persecuted, right? The word persecuted goes into what? Victimization, torture, punishment, abuse, torment, which means severe, right? Mental suffering, right? Or physical suffering. But like I said, we come to a time where, hey, these troops gonna have inside these concentration camps, right? Trying to get us to what? Convert to having that digital device inside our system, you know? But and it was a good point that the elder had brought out, you know, earlier in the week, right? The elder Uriah out of Great Millstone, Chicago. You know what I'm saying? He was like, we first come inside this truth, you know, he was getting persecuted, right? And you know, pretty much oppressed, you know? But we're coming to a time where it's gonna be 10 times harder than that, man. You know, as we keep walking each and every day, right, in this truth, in this faith, you know? Y'all keep trying each and every day, you're gonna get stronger and stronger, you know? But matter of fact, with that being said, no, Romans, that's what it was, Romans 15:30. Romans 15 verse 4. It's the book of Romans 15 verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. And those things correlate, going back to the book of that correlates back to what? Oh, just there, damn. Man, yelling, throwing me off. Damn, Salaki. Romans 15:4, right? Correlating back to the book of Acts, you know, through much tribulation, right? Through the comfort of the scriptures, you know, we might have hope, right? And what else gives us hope? Hey, the stories, the accounts of our forefathers, man. You know, they was going through heavy persecution, right? When you go back to the story of the three holy men, right? Trapped inside the furnace, Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, right? Hey, they was under heavy persecution, you know, oppression, to the point it was going to lead to death. We come to a time period, hey, if you don't believe, if you don't take that seal, right, you're pretty much going to put to death, and they're going to put that inside the laws to where if you don't receive the seal, you're going to get put to death. Going back to that movie, the image of the beast, you know, they'll use on the chopping block, which that's biblical, you know, because we come to that time where, hey, Esau's not going to be asking about receiving the sea hill. It's going to be made mandatory, and you're going to have consequences by not taking it. Going back to the story of the three holy men, you know. But it says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our time of learning. And that we through much patience, and that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Like I said, hey, inside, you know, their situation, hey, they didn't want to bow down to the music. You know, them not bowing down to that music, it was a punishment behind that. You know, they had to go inside that furnace. That furnace was, hey, heated to the point, hey, the man that put them in there died. You know, and that's what the Lord is putting us through, right? That trial, because right when you think about it, when you think about it, they was going through a trial period, man. See how much faith is they going to hold up in a time of when it really matters, man. It matters now, most definitely, but it's a different scenario when you're in the mix of the battle, right? Real deal in the mix of the battle. You know, let's just say when shit hit the fan, that's when you will see if you was really meant for it or you was pretending the whole time, right? And in the story of the three holy men, hey, they was standing firm, man. And that's that account that gives us hope, man. Because hey, they standing worthy to death. If as if it was, if they was to die, they standing worthy, they standing still. This is the book of Sirach, 2 verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire and acceptable mint in the furnace of adversity. Right? Because we know Esau even finna come down with that great wrath. That's trial. It's gonna be a real intense time. When that happened, man. But that's what we're gonna be made of, man. That's what that story gonna be made from, man. You're gonna have men. You're gonna have men inside those concentration camps. Being beheaded. They torturing you. Got hella devices to probably take your skin off, to get you to surrender, to take that sea hip. All types of tactics, man, to make you bow down. Right? But the Lord said it's better. Matter of fact, grab it. This Psalms 116 verse 15. It says, precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. Right? Who the saints? The Israelites, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and the natives, man. It can be a precious thing. So like I said, if we inside that time of being chastised and tortured, abused, you got to stand still. Because at the end of the day, you're writing out our story, all right? A positive story that we endured to the end. So back to the, the black list, yellow list, red list, all them colors, man, right? Hey, that red list is pretty much the ones that's standing on the front line. As you can see, we out on the highways and hedges. We're not cooped up inside no church, spreading no lies. We can see right on uncut, telling you who the white man is, telling you who the enemy is, telling you who the Israelites' biblical enemy is, man. Letting them know this man finna come down with that great wrath because why he have a short time to rule, man. Right? Let's grab that. Revelation 12 verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil has come down to you. For the devil has come down to you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And that word devil going to the Greek word diablos, and we already know, like I said, hey, that whole list, the color list, black, red, yellow, that list been out for years, man. But concerning the town, we know it's closer than ever, man. We have martial arts troops all over the states, man. The one that they have been showing was in New York, but we know that just something to give you a visual of, man. We know they ready. They finna come down with that great wrath, man. That's why I say, hey, prudent man gonna foresee those things, right, and gear up, get ready for the battle. This what we got going on is nothing right now, man. But when Esau, when that grace period closed, that's when that battle will truly start, man. Right? Matter of fact, let's grab that in the book of Jeremiah. Right? That's when that battle, it's really gonna be hell, man. And that just condition played out on earth. Or death. Right? This Jeremiah 30 verse 4. And these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel, right, the northern kingdom of Israelites, and concerning Judah, right, the Jews, right, Benjamin, Judah, and Levi, the southern kingdom. It says in the headline said the time of Jacob's trouble, right? We about to see the beginning of Jacob's trouble. It says, for thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. right? It says, ask ye now and see whether a man, shalom, shalom. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turning to paleness, right? Because hey, man, you can just see it right now, and like the elders always tell you, man, you gotta put your foot inside these scriptures, man. You gotta put your foot inside the scriptures, meaning you gotta visualize it, man. These folk busting up your dope, 4, 5 in the morning, crackhead hours, man. Getting you up out your shit. Damn, man, you saw me fucking my phone hard. My shit was at. Anyway, we're gonna keep pushing. But the point is, hey, he's trying to he can come around those late hours when you're in that deep sleep. You can brag about your houses, man. These are the times that we're coming into, right? That's why he says you gotta be circumspect, man. You gotta be paying attention. You gotta be looking all around. But this is where we at with it, man. It says, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's troubles, but he shall be saved out of it. And who's going to be that he? Hey, the hopefully elect, right? Because we're going to be in the mix of it, right? We're going to be saved out of it, though. That's going to be the beauty of it, right? Sorry, so we may be in some concentration camps. You know what I'm saying? We going to be under the guillotine, right? But we have the comforter, right, to guide us through those situations. You have to already meditate the terror of the Lord. You have to already be comfortable with actually being put to death on this side, man. And it's really just a little sleep, for the moment, right? In the book of I think it's 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. It said comfort each other with these words, man. Where hey, you down in this faith and you wake back up, you in that chair, got your robe on. You seeing, hey, well done, my servants, like you got nothing to worry about, man. But we know we have to go through this battle, man. It ain't no we skipping around Jacob's trouble. Now we going straight through it, man. But we got the comforter to keep it, to guide us through it, man. Right? Hey, 2 Corinthians 5 and 7. We walk by faith and not by sight. Matter of fact, let me grab something else I had. That's something else I had. Okay, with the FBI, right? With the FBI, they had an article that came out this week. You know what I'm saying? They're going into what? It says hand us over all those accounts, right? All those accounts. That's pretty much on the algorithm of conspiracy theory, man. And one thing about our enemy, we know how he coming. He gonna speak to us, but he not gonna speak to us, right? Which meaning he gonna speak around us, but we see straight through it though. He's going to say things like that, like, give us the names of the accounts that's talking about conspiracy theories. Really the Israelites, man, because they're really making this world move around until so like it, right? Wasn't really moving, nothing really going on until we start hitting that internet for real, man. We start, like I said, go to the gates of the nobles, man. Matter of fact, let's grab that right quick. Isaiah 13. ¿Qué pasa? It's Isaiah 13 in verse 1. It said, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that they may go to the gates of the nobles. And this right here, that high, this is like it. This right here, that banner, man. Go to what that high mountain, right? That rulership, man. Or we making shit move, man. We pretty much tearing this man kingdom down just by reading, right? So that's prophecy, man. Right? Jeremiah 28 and 8. Go to the prophets that have been before me and of old prophesied both to many great kingdoms, man. War, evil, and pestilence, right? With those things coming down, the end of that kingdom is near. Well, it's going to happen. It's like that man about spinning the block about 3 times to get that. Let me just say what's up to him. Old co-worker. Okay, cool. All right, so going back to the FBI, right? The FBI has what? Hey, brought out an article telling you about they want the names of the people, the YouTube accounts that's pretty much speaking against what's going on. You know, you're talking about the civil unrest that's gonna actually happen. Talking about the New World Order, right? You had a man, John Kerry, right? His daughter says billions must die in order to what? For the New World Order to happen. The Georgia Guidestone also tells you to have the world populated at 500 million, if I'm mistaken. So that means to tell you that they finna start coming down with that great round. They finna start killing you, right? People don't think the Bible is talking about with the devil man up on the ground, right? You really finna know who your enemy is when he come down with that great wrath. The Native Indians, they knew what it was when it actually came down, when he came down with that wrath, man. You know? I have some more on it. And that's what it was. It was pretty much going back and forth with what I had with the black list, yellow list, red list. You know, it correlates, man. You know, they want the names, right? Because we already know what list we on. We on that red list. They want us up out of here. Like I said, going back to Isaiah 13, we in the gates of the nobles. Like I said, we got that dagger inside of these folks, and we turning that dagger, man. They want us up out of here. In order for that New World Order to go smooth, they gotta get us up out of here, man. That's the only way it's gonna work. You know, because while we making a commotion, we stirring shit up. Hey, we got a lot of folks actually, you know, riding by this very own street. You know, Shalom. You know, and I've been out here for a little while. You know, and people wasn't really, you know, saying doing nothing. You know, making that much noise. You know, and like the scripture says, hey, in the end of their captivity, yeah, at the end of their captivity, they're gonna pretty much remember Yahweh Shema was shot, right? I think it's Bruce 2:30. Salakia. I'm just trying to run through these notes because of the fact that my phone don't want to work right. You know, like I said, you know, you got that John Kerry daughter said, hey, billions gotta die, you know, in order for that New World Order to come in. And we know that Agenda 2030 is around the corner. You know, Agenda 2030 is around the corner. And like I said, the Georgia Guidestone tells you about having the earth to populate at 500 million. So I mean, they gotta start putting things in gear right now, because it don't take no year to make a whole New World Order, man. It will take a couple of, you know, some years, man. But it's gonna be a gradualism effect, you know. So with that being said, you know, hey, we finna see things speed up. This is why it's trying to get your shit wired tight, right? Going back to that list, right? They said giving over the, you know, give us the hands, cause hey, in the soon come, you finna see these martial law troops on the ground, tanks inside your neighborhood, right? These fences inside these apartments. It ain't to keep folks out, it's to keep your ass in, cause this is for a bigger agenda, man. Right? 2nd Ezra 16, verse 67. 68. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols. Right? When you idle, they're just like these cars, man. It's, you know what I'm saying? This light. They're in idle position, they ain't going nowhere. Hey, they're gonna be offering you that sea hill inside the concentration camps, man. Right? That's what scripture says, hey, suffer none of these things, man. You know? Don't worry about that. The Lord give you the words to speak inside those times, man. You just follow the course, man. You stand on business, you stand still for the name. Then Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, right? That Greek word diablos, Esau Edom, is the head man. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Whew. That you may be tried, right? You're gonna be tried, hey, without no trial, right? Without no test, you can't have no testimony, man. You gotta go through this. You gotta go through it. All right, so the Lord, He gonna try us, man. Hey, go back to Sirach 2 and 5, man. Gold shall be tried in the fire, right? You can't say it's gold that ain't never been tested, right? Because you got a lot of folks, a lot of Israelites. A lot of Israelites saying they believe, you know, they strong, they stiff, they solid. Hey, man, I tell them, hey, I solid too, man. So that you put a little heat to it, man. You know? So we come to that time, we're gonna see, hey, is you a real golden material? Or you just some ice that's just hard for right now, man. When that heat come down on you, you gonna melt, man. You know, we come to a time period where, hey, a lot of brothers that say they believe, hey, they're gonna be giving out other brothers, man. Right? You got to see a lot of brothers that don't really believe, give up brothers that's sincere in his truth. You know, hey, you better think about, hey, Yahweh and Judas, man. You know, these things happen already. Nothing new under the sun. Right? But Revelation 2:10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So we know you come to that time where you can be some concentration camps, man. Right? You'll be in a concentration camp, you're supposed to snatch about your house, you know, and they coming to try you. They coming to see, hey, like how I go back to the book of Job, right? The same thing Yahweh. You know, you see how, can I test you? You know, that was coming. Hey, we're finna be tested, man. That hedge finna be off of us for that little second to see what we're gonna stand on, man. You know, in the time of adversity, can you really stand on it? Matter of fact, let me go back. Right. Right? One thing about it, we know Esau coming, right? That's why we hear the persecution, that list that they talking about. We don't really sweat it, man. We ready to see it happen. You know, we ready to go through that test, man, so we get that testimony. You know, so we want that crown at the end, man. Hey, 2 Hedges 2. You know, I commend those that stood so stiffly for the name. You know, we ready to prove ourselves. You know, Lord willing, we're part of that remnant. Right? Matter of fact, Isaiah 59 verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood. Right? When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. So we know we already know Esau coming in. You know? We already know he coming. He gonna come in like a flood, he gonna rush us, man. That's the time period we in. While people, you know, worrying about like I said, the solar eclipse, yeah, we gonna look at it, you know. But we more so looking at the further things, man. But we know it's more than just that solar eclipse coming, man. We know it's more snares that's set out, right, for us to actually fall into. That's why we're being more circumspect, as much as possible. All right, let's grab that right quick. Right, and you know this. I'm gonna go back to the Isaiah. Right, this Ephesians 5 in verse 15. It says, matter of fact, I'll start at 14. Wherefore he saith, awake that thou sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee light. What's that light? That wisdom, knowledge, truth, and understanding, man. You know, it comes out some dark times. And you ain't got that light, that oil, that lamp, you ain't better walk. You ain't better, you gonna bump into shit. And most likely you gonna bump to that trap, that snare that he has laid out right in front of you. Right? Let's get that in Psalms 119. I think it's 119. Yep. Psalms 119 verse 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. You know what I'm saying? So hey, this Bible is what's gonna be. It's like this Bible, right, is gonna be what? Hey, that light to what guides you, right? Hey, when the MOTB actually come around, you know, hey, don't have to take it. When them troops actually come inside your house to come grab you, this Bible was, hey, told you, agree with thy adversary quickly. Go with them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we already know what to expect, man. You know, this is the part of that light. We're gonna know how to maneuver inside the worst times, man, while the next person don't even know what to do. Getting caught inside all types of snares, man. And took the jabs. He done took the C-hip, you know. But it says, wake up. It says, wherefore he said, awake that thou sleepest, right? And that sleep is just once over, you know what I'm saying, a spiritual sleep, right? Dead state of mind. You know, because you walk around, you look around, hey, like the scriptures talk about, hey, Revelation 11 and 8. Their dead body shall lie, you know, was it Egypt? You know, I can always get it. I don't want to give out the wrong information. I mean, for sure it's Egypt, right? Because this is spiritual Egypt, right? It says, Revelation 11 verse 8, and their dead bodies, right, spiritually, shall lie in the street of the great city, right? In America, that great city as well, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified, crossed out. Right? I don't know what's going on. They don't even see. They can't even see the end. That's how much they've been rocked to sleep. Ephesians 5 and verse 15. See then that you walk circumspectly, right? Not as fools, but as wise. And how do you walk circumspect? I mean, to be circumspect means to look around and paying attention. You know, to be looking around and paying attention, man. Like I said, we come to a time like never before, man. You can't even express that, you know, more than that, man. You finna see the love of many wax cold. Like this morning, man, hey, I have probably about 25 to 30 notifications just about death itself. You know, that's gonna keep increasing, you know. It says, Ephesians 5 and 15, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil, right? These bad times we walk into, right? And to not have that wisdom, knowledge, truth, and understanding, right? Isaiah 33 and 6, right? Hey, you in for a rude awakening. So come, 2 Edges 15, 16, and 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. Right? Who's gonna be part of that burning wrath? Hey, these troops, these troops that they let over here. I only got 10%, man. Damn, it's all what it is. It's cool, but the point is still gonna be made, right? These troops, right? These migrants. Right, really these paid off troops can come over here and what? They're gonna help be a part of that new world order, and they're gonna help govern things around, and they're gonna help pop off Jacob's trouble. Right? You got things like they aiding these troops to come over here. That's gonna cause friction. You know, because you have people that's already over here that's struggling, they ain't got no money. But they giving these migrants what? Hey, money for housing, you know, food, they giving them shelter, man. That's gonna stir up things like in the book of 2 Edges 15, man. They gonna start taking matters out of their own hands. Why? Because the government not trying to help. So you know what that means? They're gonna help themselves, man. 2 Edges 16, verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and see you being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. And we know, hey, these folks finna come after us, man. We know these folks trying to make us sell out to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Make us give ourselves over to Esau Edom. You know, taking that sea hill so they can laugh at us, man. The elect, right? But we already know through the Bible, it tells you the elect will not take it, man. He said, hey, I have 7,000 men that will now bow to the image of Baal, man. And you're looking at it in a 2.0, you know, type of scenario. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So you're gonna have these check spots, these checkpoints, you know, upon men like me that's out here preaching, right? Actually waking up the people and let them know what's going on. You know, cause soon come, you won't hear about, you won't be able to see us out here teaching, man. Like I said, hey, going to the FBI list. They pretty much want to start shutting down these channels, you know? Because why? Hey, too many people waking up. Yeah, I ain't gonna say woke, I'm gonna say conscious, you know? They started putting things together. to that. Slack. Right, you got to put an end to that. So we know a family of the word. Let's grab that right there. I'll finish that off. We know that, hey, he can't. We know that he can't have that, so he gonna try to do something about it, man. That's why we out here to warn the people. You can get as much as you can, because it's soon to come, right? This wisdom won't be out here. This Amos 8 verse 11. Behold, the days come. Right? Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Because we know that famine of food is going to come. We know that has to happen. Right? That's a tactic itself to what? Make people fall into the NWO. Right? But it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And that's what's going to focus a lot of people in America, man, because they never see what a real famine look like, man. They never seen how it felt. I'm gonna say the ones that have the wealth. They never seen how it felt to actually go days without eating. You know, so that's going to fuck up a lot of people, right? Israelites, so-called Negro, Latinos, and natives, right? That's what we speak to. But it's going to affect the whole world. It's going to affect the whole America, right? But we come to that time where it's not just a famine of hearing the words of the Lord. I mean, not just a famine of food, right? We come to that time where, hey, when shit started really hitting that fan, right? Y'all gonna want answers, right? Y'all gonna want comfort, and that's how you gonna know how what's the word? How beautiful the words of the Lord is, right? Because it's the comforter, right? When they take away the food, when they take away the jobs, you know. What can you depend on? Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, in the strength of our salvation. That's gonna be your backbone when they start forcing you these things, man. When the martial law troops come inside your house, right? When they force you with the C-hip, right? The RFID micro, that digital device, right? That's gonna be your backbone inside these days. You're gonna see. How can I get that word? I'm trying to run around it. How can I get the word right? It's a word I wanted to say. I just can't get it. I'll read it back over, man. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Valuable. That's what it was. It's like, follow all you have about you. That's how you're going to see how valuable this book is, right? Compared to food, man. Right? Isaiah 65, my servant shall eat, my servant shall drink. That's comfort, man. Right? So Rock 2 and 10, look at the generation of old and see that ever any trust in the Lord was confounded. You know, that's gonna give you that food. That's gonna fill you for the moment, man. He fed them. I'm doing the same thing they was doing. I know he gonna feed me soon. And that's what it is. You gotta keep going with that. You know? Like I said, if we walk by faith and not by sight, man. You know, it's gonna look ugly. Hey, the Lord's still gonna do it though. You know? Verse 12, I'm reading from 11 and I'm going to 12. Amos 8, verse 11, it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. That's how, like I said, Bible, the words of Yahweh are going to be inside these days, man. They're going to be running all over the internet. But hey, we ain't up there no more, man. FBI, they shutting shit down. They out there trying to get us, man. Ain't no one teaching. You know, so there won't be no help inside those days, man. Only the one that the Lord Yahweh shall bring, you know, in our circumference, man. And that's how valuable the words of the Lord is going to be inside those days, right? You ain't be worrying about jewelry, you know what I'm saying, clothes, on that. You're going to be, hey, these people be looking around, scavenging around, trying to find those men of the Lord that they was downplaying, you know, mocking and scoffing at, you know. They're going to be looking for those same men. And Lord willing, hey, we're part of that remnant, man. That's why we had to make our calling election short now. Because, hey, we want that hedge of protection. You know, it's a saying in you know, in the world, they have a woman to say about other women that's submissive. They be like, oh, she'll pick me. Hell, we trying to be a pick me for your house shot, man. We ain't trying to die. You know, you want to be a pick me. That shows obedience, discipline. You know, you want to be a pick me for your house shot. So we won't be like the rest of these clowns when shit hit the fan, man. You know. Amos 8 and 12 again. They shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. So kind of, you know, validate the point. You know, them agents, they coming. You know, shit. Those agents, they coming for the elect, man. You know, the FBI agents, yeah, they come for the elect. So therefore, someone won't be able to teach, man. It's gonna be too dangerous for us to come. Right? The book of 1 Timothy. You know, chapter 3. Trying to hurry up. My phone don't turn off. I don't know how that's gonna play out. I think it's 2 Timothy. Yeah. It says 2 Timothy 3 verse 1. This know also in the last days perilous times shall come. Right? Going to what the Greek word of kalephos, right? Meaning danger. You know, this is the point. It means danger. You know, it's going to come to a dangerous time to where we can't teach, man. We won't be out here. You know? And that's what's going to make this word even more valuable. Because we can't teach people that's literally riding by. They'll say shalom, don't have a lack of understanding what's really going on. Right? They're gonna be looking for us real soon, man. You know, they're really looking for us real soon to get some type of answer, some type of comfort. But what it says inside Ezekiel 7:25, hey, it shall leave the priest's mouth, man. You won't be able to find it, man. Then also it talks about how we go, our tongue shall cleave to the roof of our mouth. Like I said, I had a dream like that, man. I told my mama straight up, man, hey, she ain't a believer. It is what it is. Hey, I said, hey, that boat sailed, baby. Ain't nothing to talk about. Right? Ezekiel 7 verse 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, there shall be none. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. All right? Hey, these things these dire times gonna start happening, man. Right? Martial law troops. You're gonna start seeing doors being kicked. You're gonna see these migrants start running inside your house, man. Right? People gonna be looking for answers when that shit start happening, man. Right? You're gonna looking for not just anybody, you're looking for certain men that was out here teaching, telling this shit plain as day. You know, this is about to start happening, man. That's what it says in the book of Ezekiel 33 and 33. When these things start coming to pass, Lord will come. This how they know that the prophet have been among them. They downplayed all the prophets, man. We start off with Noah, man. They downplayed them. But when that first raindrop hit that lip, hey, shit fucked them up, man. You know, fucked them up. They got the scavenging around looking for Noah, man. Like, hold on, but I know he on that boat. It's too late, man. It's too late. Right? It says, mischief shall come upon mischief, rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet. And that's how you know that's a nigga for you, man. That's how you know it's a nigga for you. Because they're going to wait till the last minute to get their shit straight, man. You know? You inside the club and tell him you nigga finna get the shooting in here. Nah, fuck that. We finna see him parlay around some more. A wise man get the hell on. You know, they finna get the shooting. You know? So, boom, you just stayed in that motherfucker and they done got the shooting and you need a hit in your thigh or some shit, whatever. You know? You trying to wait till the last minute to bust a move, man. That shows the lack of faith, right? The Lord tell you that, hey, it's time to turn back now to him. You know? While the grace period is open. When that grace period closed, hey, whatever works you built up, accumulated over the time, you was gonna be able to cash in. If you ain't did shit, hey, you better get shitted on by Yahweh Shem. So you finna push through the worst. Right? That's just the point on that, though. Back in the second Ezra 16, matter of fact, I go to 15 right quick. Second Ezra 15 verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, right? The Lord chosen people is the Israelites, so-called Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native American Indians. Right? Speak in their ears, man. Let them know what's going to happen before it actually happens. So they don't have no excuse. It's signs all around. I be seeing little signs that be like, Jesus is coming, repent. We know the name is off, but the message still clear though. You know, videos going up each and every morning. I be having like 38 goddamn, notifications, man, from brothers, man. Warn you, letting you know, hey, the time is near. You know, this video is pretty much proving the point that, hey, there's no excuse when shit hit the fan. You know, but it says, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. Right, the Lord speaks to his servant, the prophets, man. Right. Going to the book of Ezekiel 3:17. Right. It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right. So we telling you the outlook of what things are going to be. Right. The sea hip. Right. We telling you that's going to happen. And we're also bringing up key points that are going for the build up to it, man. But we don't know what it's going to look like each and every step of the way. Right. But we know the main points. You know, we know the sea hip. We know martial law. Right. We know Jacob's trouble. We know World War III. But the build-up is what we out here. They tell you how close we is to it, man. Cons, Slakia. 2nd Hedges 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And when you judge something, you give him that close measuring, that measuring stick. You know, like if you cooking, you got that measuring cup, man. You know how much to pour inside, if you want to bake a cake, whatever you're trying to do with it, right? You're giving that close judgment call, man. So like I said, we know the main point. We also judging we judging the build up to let you know how close we are to that point, man. That's why I said, hey, measure out the sign, right? Hey, the solar eclipse, that's a sign. These folks got troops on the ground. That's a sign. Like the Lord told the Pharisees, man. You can tell when it's fair weather. You can tell when it's about to rain, right? But till y'all can't see it's finna get real out here, man. Let's go back to the book of 2 Hedges 16. Now I finish it on up. But on my phone finna turn out. Right? Matter of fact, I just read it on down and I close out with that. Lord willing. 2 Hedges 16, verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision, right? Those that bow the knee, right, to Esau, Edom, man, and receive that sea hill. But they couldn't take the pressure, man. And the whole time they really wasn't a part of the elect, right? But we know the 2/3 they're going to bow down. We know that already. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach, and trodden underfoot. For there shall be every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Who the one that really truly fear the Lord? And the men that's out here signing crime, right? Going against the grain, right? We going the opposite way compared to our people, man. We're not going along, right? And like I always say, I don't know, a dead fish go with the flow. It says, verse 71. They shall be like mad men, sparing none. Who can be sparing none? Hey, these troops, man. They gonna come in and can't speak English. They come in and they laying shit down, man. 2 Hedges 15, verse 14. Woe is me, woe is Slakia. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. That's the point I want to grab, right? Because of the fact that, hey, destruction. That's what's coming. That destruction is coming, man. So hey, when it says, "For there shall be in every place," it's like 71. They should be like madmen sparing none. And that's the destruction that's coming in, man. Right? Verse 7. I'm gonna go back up to 17. 2 Hedges 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. We're really gonna be those one that cannot go inside of a city. We're not bound down to the image of Baal, but we're not gonna receive that sea hill, man. So we're not gonna fall to it. So we're pretty much stuck. Unless Yahweh shall make another way for us to get around, man. That's why I say we'll be like pillars upon the earth. We're gonna be moving around, However the Lord do it, man. We're just gonna go with in that sense, we're gonna move. We're gonna wait on Yahweh Shema Shah to give us the green light to move a certain way. Done. 2 Corinthians 16, verse 71. They should be like mad men, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. They come inside your house, taking everything, man. You know, this causing hell of confusion. These troops, these UN troops. It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Right? Jeremiah 18 and 22. You know, let a cry be heard from their houses, man. When the troops are suddenly, come in and take you, man. Right? And where you gonna go to the concentration camps, man? Where they got them traps at? Have you idle to receive that sea hilt, man? It says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Like I said, hey, we're gonna be tried. Every brother has to be tried. Every sister has to be tried. Going back to that red list, yellow list, blue list, red going to what the men that's on the forefront, right? The blue going to what the believers. So hey, that's the woman tied to that actually sincerely believe, right? You're gonna be tried, and we're finna see because like I said earlier, hey, ice is a solid thing too. So you add some heat to it, man. It says, Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand. Right? But I will deliver you from the same. Right? And that's what we wholeheartedly believe in, man. We believe Yahweh Shema Shah going to deliver us out of these situations, man. Going back to the etymology word pilgrim. Looking for a spiritual benefit, man. That's what we're looking for. Sirach 2 and 10. Seeing the license plate that says 444, which we believe in the spirit, and it goes into mercy. It says, Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh Shema Shah is your guide. Right? Going to guide us inside these times, man. Will guide us out of that situation that we're going to be in. Like I said, you may be inside a concentration camp, shackled up. You're one of those men, the Lord gonna break you out, man. Remember I had a little dream like that, man. Hey, and it was crazy because, hey, like I said, the Lord, he broke you up out of it, man. So, but the point is, it's having that faith, man. We know this man finna come down these trying times. You gotta keep your head up high, chest out. And I'm gonna close out one last precept with my phone from turning off. Ezekiel 33 and 33, it says, and when this cometh to pass, Lord will come, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. And we're going to what? Persecution is heavy.